In our country, there are many different kinds of factories. In factories, people work together at machines to make many of the products that help us live better and easier. Let's visit a typical factory. In this toy factory, millions of toys are made.
All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. But at the extreme workplace of JMP Creative in Santa Ana, California, the work is play.
Go!
Because this toy company is an over-the-top playland with one very serious purpose: create some pretty sweet toys.
Good luck.
My whole goal is to be a kid as much time as possible. To have 90% fun, 10% work.
That's Jim McCafferty, the CEO of JMP Creative, short for Jim McCafferty Productions. If his work-to-fun ratio sounds unproductive, it's not, because JMP has created over 1 billion units of toys, like this pirate head that does magic tricks, and these Squish Squad action figures. In fact, their toys generate hundreds of millions of dollars a year.
This is the factory's planning board. These men plan or decide what the factory shall make.
We're always creating something new.
It's very challenging to constantly try and come up with something that's never been done before.
So what's behind all this productivity? This 10,000 square foot $1 million workplace, set up to be seriously fun. Each of the 20 rooms houses hundreds of gizmos, gadgets, and toys. Some they've created, and others they have just for inspiration. All there for employees to play with. And unlike most office workers, who spend about 1,900 hours a year actually working, JMP Creative employees are playing. Yep, playing.
We play probably anywhere from 20 to 40% of the day.
Working here, I feel like a kid every day, and I refuse to grow up.
And it all starts in this room, the Funhouse. This is where designers draw up blueprints for some of the newest, most creative toys on Earth. Like a race car that has real smoking tire burnouts. Their inspiration? All the toys around them, of course.
You gotta have a wizard, a monkey. This is Esmeralda, and she gives us a little daily inspiration.
Take today's prediction with you. Come see me again.
She says to take it to the extreme today. That's some good advice. Esmeralda actually turns into an inspirational tool to come up with big ideas, too.
Concentrate.
Because in the Funhouse, nothing inspires big ideas like playtime.
Pop up.
But the toys here are nothing compared to the supply closet, aptly named the Toy Room. Because it isn't filled with sticky pads and paper clips. It's filled with toys. A whole lot of toys.
This is my favorite room here. It's a great room for inspiration. As you can see, there's toys that are years and years old.
With over 1 million toys to fill every inch of this 600 square foot room, there are more toys here than most mom and pop toy stores.
You walk around going up to the toy room and go pick out something, and it's just, oh my God, I can take this and marry it with this.
And we're just getting started. While the average employee spends over 290 hours a year stuck in boring meetings, at JMP, meetings take place in a giant 1,800 square foot room that looks like a submarine, called, of course, the Think Tank. And even the thinking is turned into playtime.
Today we're gonna do our brainstorm. Everyone grab a ball. We write down something that has to do with the topic, and then we get to mix up the beach balls. 1, 2, 3, mix them up. You've got a ball. You've got all these crazy words on there, right? What I want you to do is come up with a new viral video concept from the contents of that ball. Start thinking.
I'll write them down. I'll try.
Hula hoop size slinkies, like a water show.
JMP's so committed to creating the next incredible toy that beach balls aren't the only thing thrown into their brainstorming. They even bring in a cast of crazy characters just to inspire more creativity.
We've done a lot of crazy things that have really helped stimulate ideas, and it's really a great technique to surprise people. And we call it doing brainstorming on nitro.
We have had cheerleaders, we've had actors, we've had special effects artists, we've had musicians, we've had tumblers, we've had animals.
The craziest was probably the knights from medieval times who started having a battle.
We've had alligators, slot machines, and we brought in some big wrestlers that did a whole wrestling match, acrobats, you name it, whatever it takes to help you find the most amazing idea, we're gonna do it.
That's right, whatever it takes. Because JMP's got another room for coming up with big ideas, where they do a special kind of brainstorming, aptly named Playstorming.
It's not sitting in a conference room with a whiteboard and trying to come up with an idea. It's playing with stuff and mashing together things.
If you don't play with it, then you don't really have a good understanding of how it'll be used by kids. And getting your hands dirty, so to speak, is very important.
And where do these Playstorm sessions go down?
140.
The mothership. Because in this toy company, the conference room is as out of this world as the toys themselves.
This is what we call the mothership.
This 40-foot flying saucer is 10 feet above the ground and holds up to 30 people.
It's not like sitting in a cubicle.
We have probably the world's most unique conference room.
A lot of love went into this spaceship. We actually used chicken wire. Those are actually extension cords and garden hoses. I don't think the aliens would have worked this hard to create something like this.
Not very many people get to have a meeting in a spaceship.
Or get to work in an extreme toy company that's all about playtime.
From factories come a great many of the things that make life better, easier, and more fun for all of us.